Imagine a quiet visionary turning chaos into a global crypto movement. Vitalik Buterin is way more than just a tech whiz. His journey uncovers Ethereum's deeper purpose and what it holds for the future. From Soviet ruins to building a new internet. Shout out to Nonzee for this revealing thread. Let's explore his path, the grit behind Ethereum, and why it matters for everyone in crypto. Stay with me. This could change how you see the space. Let's start with Vitalik Buterin sipping tea in a sparse room, moments before a big speech. No entourage, no hype, just a chill guy musing about the etymology of tea and chuckling over his 6 talks the previous day. The host calls him the philosopher king of crypto. Ethereum, he says, isn't just tech, it's the scaffolding for a new digital society. Vitalik's big idea? Bitcoin is money, but Ethereum can be the framework for how we collaborate online. The crowd doesn't cheer like fans, they're more like followers. Someone whispers, he just shifted the course of history in 30 minutes. It's not about price pumps. It's about rewriting the rules of the internet. Flashback to 1994, Kolomna, Russia. Vitalik is born as the Soviet Union's ashes are still cooling. His parents lose everything in the economic meltdown, savings wiped out overnight. When Putin rises, they flee to Canada. Vitalik is 6 years old, clutching a second-hand IBM PC. His brain worked faster than his words, his dad recalls. Young Vitalik struggled to speak, but soared with numbers. Math and tech became his playground. By high school, he was obsessed with Bitcoin, writing for Bitcoin magazine at 17. But he spots its flaws, too stiff, too narrow. He dreams bigger, a platform for more than just money. In 2013, at 19, Vitalik pens the Ethereum white paper, a blueprint for a digital layer where anyone can build. He emails it to a handful of friends. Within days, strangers are reaching out, hooked on the idea. It's like a plant, he says, growing from air and water. Ethereum is definitely not launched by a company, it's a global movement. Since 2013, Vitalik's been a wanderer, living out of a backpack with just tea, vitamins, and a toothbrush. He crashes in hostels, tents, even squats, wherever Ethereum's community takes root. My home is the internet, he says, grinning. Reddit, X, Telegram, that's where he belongs. Rent? Zero. Ethereum's early days were no fairy tale. The founding team clashed hard. Should it be a for-profit venture or a public good? Vitalik, reluctant to lead, tried to step back. But he had to decide. He chose idealism, a non-profit path. It was messy, he admits. Some co-founders were picked for being nice, not skilled, and that sparked tension. July 2015, after nearly 2 years of grinding, Ethereum goes live. The team watches the Genesis block spark to life. There's no kill switch, Vitalik says. It's alive. Ethereum becomes the foundation for DeFi, NFTs, and DAOs, rebuilding the web without middlemen. The dream? A borderless, open internet. Ethereum's growth had a dark side. It guzzled energy like a small country, think Argentina's scale. Critics pounced. Vitalik and the team fought back, spending years on a fix. In 2022, they pull off the merge, switching to proof of stake. Energy use drops 99.9%. It's a high-stakes gamble, $500 billion on the line, but they nail it. Proof of stake means securing the network with staked coins instead of heavy energy use, making it eco-friendly. 2022 also brings trouble. $1.7 billion in crypto gets hacked, much of it tied to North Korea. Vitalik likens it to Einstein's nuclear dilemma. You create something powerful, but you can't control how it's used. A visualization shows 15,000 wallets laundering stolen funds. Building comes with responsibility, he says, but also immense value. Then the market tanks. $2.2 trillion vanishes. Meme coins and NFT hype implode. Vitalik calls it a necessary purge. He publicly slams scams, like a shady NFT drop using his name. His worry? The next bull run might just revive the greed. We need to build for meaning, not mania, he warns. When Russia invades Ukraine in 2022, Vitalik doesn't hesitate. Despite his Russian roots, he condemns the war. Ethereum's network helps raise $130 million in crypto for Ukraine, funding drones, vests, and medical supplies. Vitalik joins the Kyiv Tech Summit, held in a bomb shelter, showing tech's resilience in wartime. Vitalik's post in January hints growing focus on AI. Ethereum's tech could secure decentralized AI systems, ensuring they're not controlled by big tech. He speaks about AI risks, centralized power, bias misuse. In 2024, he starts funding research for AI governance on-chain, a potential game changer. Vitalik's still dreaming. He's assembling a think tank, 200 minds, from coders to philosophers, to design new systems for global cooperation. The internet is our life now, he says. Its backbone can be open, or it can be owned. His hope? That Ethereum outgrows him. I want it to stand on its own, he says. Vitalik's story isn't about glory. It's about grit, ideas, and a relentless push for a better digital world. From a kid in a crumbling USSR to a nomad reshaping society, he's proof that vision can change everything. Vitalik's path shows crypto's power to drive real progress, beyond the hype. It's motivating to witness how one idea can transform the world. If this sparked something, smash the like button, comment what stood out, and subscribe for more. Watch my last Ethereum breakdown, link on your screen. Never financial advice, but let's build smarter together. Thanks for joining.